We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames to see what is going on for the twin flame collective, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine. We have shifted. We have Venus in Pisces today. Pisces is one of my favorite signs, as Venus is always exalted in Pisces. Venus is going to be in Pisces until April 5th. This is good news for your love life. There's a lot of magic, love in the air. This is like love at first sight, powerful spiritual connections, and serendipity kind of vibes as well too. So it's bringing a huge focus. Venus is now shining a flashlight on your love life. It's all about healing existing connections. We're going to talk about the different scenarios that you might be in right now. So if you're in an existing connection, expect to go higher. This is love that transcends time and space. It's also unconditional love. If you're single right now, I wouldn't be so fast to get in a connection. That goes for those in separation as well too. Time to really fill your own cup. This is going to help you a ton. If the universe has cleared certain people away from your life, this is important for coming back to yourself and shifting into a higher vibrational alignment during this time as well too. But we're going to go ahead and do a reading. We'll start with the divine feminine. This is good news for twin flames over the next couple of weeks. This is going to help you to heal challenges, obstacles, blocks, and things kind of coming up within your union. If you've run into separation, this is just things that need healed. So it just kind of depends on where you're at. This is just a general reading, so try to take what resonates for you during this video. A lot of time we're seeing twin flames trigger old wounds and old experiences. We see a lot of twin flames coming together in these higher energies. The reason being is because we're coming together to do an ascension. You can't take the old karmic baggage and energetic baggage with you. And a lot of you guys, it depends on what you're holding energetically or what you're carrying with you. You can't take the karmic connections. You can't take the old experiences, things energetically that you're still connected to. So some of you guys are still connected to people, places, situations, and experiences through energy cords, and they're zapping your frequency. They're kind of keeping you connected to certain timelines or certain people. You must go higher during this time. Your twin flame may come along and trigger certain things kind of going on as well too. Just be mindful of that. They tend to trigger old wounds and hurts that you may or may not know that you have. Twin flames also share the same wounds as well too. This goes back to past lifetimes. So even though you might feel like in these separate experiences, they're very much part of one. Your twin flame is someone that you're going to meet, and you're going to probably realize you can't live without them on some type of level. Once you meet them, once you come into this experience, it's a powerful spiritual connection, and you're going to know by how it feels. So it's also important that you're following your heart during this time, especially when it comes to your love life. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do a reading starting with the divine feminine, what's going on for the feminine collective. And if you're the masculine, this is messages from the divine feminine to the masculine. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. This is why the intense magnetic attraction, but oftentimes after that love bubble, this is where the real work comes in. I know, back to the real world. Like you come together and it's amazing and it can feel like a lot of fantasy and a lot of, amazing energies and things like that. But then it comes to the work, and usually it's just the blocks in the union to getting to these places as well too. And so this is where the challenges come up, or energies are pushed to the surface. That's because you guys are going into such high frequency energies together. It's making it more obvious the things that are weighing you down or holding you back. I fantasize about getting a second chance with you. Many of you guys might be thinking about your twin flame a little bit extra with these new moon energies as well too. Divine feminine watching this definitely wants to be in union and wants to be with this person. Depends on what's going on with your specific situation though. I always say do the twin flame readings on my website. You can do them as often as you want, the phone calls, and it will help to shift your situation, shifting your flame as well too. So make sure you're doing the twin flame readings on my website. Make sure that you're working on your energy more. You should be anyways. It's going to help you a lot. Twin flame tends to bring up a lot of different things. I was explaining this on a call yesterday that they trigger and mirror everything going on within you. You're thinking it, they say it, they play it out. And so it's very important doing that inner work. Doing more energy healing will help you to raise your frequency and to clear different things that are coming up energetically. So make sure you're doing extra healing and clearing work, activation work, Let me see. I also do twin flame coaching on my website. This will help you move through the process as it triggers a lot of healing as well too. Great for everyone, no matter what the situation. If you're just trying to go in and heal your love life or your twin flame situation, or even shift out of the separation state as well too. So if you need me, just book me on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. Check out my twin flame healing section. I knew you were right, but couldn't admit it to myself or for you. So if you're in a separation, because this screams separation energy, you're meant to be pulled back and to look at the cause of the separation, what you may have done differently, what you could be doing differently. And you know, this is about learning how to love someone. Everyone's different as well too. Oftentimes twin flames are extreme opposites. This is the yin and yang, and you have a lot in similarity as to how you were raised, but you have opposite attachment styles and different preferences and things like that. So you're having to learn about this person. The good news is with Pisces and Venus, you're really telepathic right now. You can connect to your partner. You can tell what they need. You're getting a lot of downloads. You're getting a lot of information. Doesn't matter what your, we'll say 3D, what the physical situation is with your twin flame. You're meant to come into union, and you most certainly will in this lifetime. So it doesn't matter how much healing is needed there, because there is healing that's needed there for yourself, your flame, and your love life and your situation. However, you're going to shift into union in this lifetime. You know this is your twin flame. Divine Feminine is being very made aware of this connection. If you were questioning it in the past, the universe has stepped in and has shown you in many different ways. This could be direct downloads, messages, synchronicities, getting taught an awful lot about twin flame stuff so that you can better understand the connection. So you've been made aware that this is your twin flame. You know it. So when I'm doing this reading for you, pay attention to who comes into mind. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. And what happens is that we have a lot of layers. And this is like, we prefer, and I don't want to say we, but in the 3D, people prefer love that isn't very deep. It's very superficial. They can kind of play a part and things like that. With twin flame, it pulls apart your identity, and it's all about being vulnerable so that you can have a more lasting, powerful bond with this person. But sometimes we don't like that, because we're having to get rid of the ego, right? Our ego self. This is a spiritual connection. It's a soul connection. It has nothing to do with the 3D roles, maths, and things that we prefer to play because it makes us feel good. It's about getting to the core of who we are, our 5D spiritual self. Many of you guys may have already tapped into that version of yourself and you're living in alignment, but some people are still in this 3D level of, I know, right? Still in this asleep. There's many aspects that are asleep. Your twin flame is meant to come along and awaken things in you. They're meant to make you think a lot and question your reality, to shift out of these ego states that you've been really, really comfortable with that could come with a lot of negative patterns and behaviors. They're making you aware of these things so that you can heal these things on a deeper level. Okay, so we have pay attention to your inner guidance right now. You're getting a lot of downloads. You're being guided to journal, to meditate, to really dive deep into the energy work right now, to work on your energy. This is going to help you energetically, but it's going to help you in your love life as well too. And this will help to draw your twin flame to you more, especially if you feel like they're not around a lot, they're doing their own thing. The best thing that you can do is to cultivate your own energy and to work on your frequency. This is going to draw your twin flame to you even more powerfully as well too. So pay attention to your inner guidance, especially in states of separateness. So you feel like you're kind of on your own path or it's over. It's never over with twin flames. You need to understand that you're on two separate soul journeys, but they're very intertwined, and the paths will lead back into union at a certain point too. And this is so that you can work on your own spiritual growth, spiritual awakening, and even spiritual development during this time as well too. Have faith that your path will lead to union, especially as you're healing yourself and doing the work to fix certain things. Okay, this is staying centered in the divine light. This is like literally tapping into the light, tapping into these source energies. You're being guided to really connect with source during this time. Make more space for the spiritual energy healing. Source is an energy, right? Connecting with the divine spiritual energies, the universal energies. Doing healing sessions will help us with that. Making space through meditation, spending time alone in reflection. For those of you guys that are in separation, these are powerful spaces that you're going to go through the most transformative energies as well too. It's all about kind of tapping into that inner state. So know that in separation, it is a powerful space of healing. high vibrational living. You're being guided to really, really make space for this connection. You're being guided to get rid of the low vibrational people and situations in your life, that you're clearing a lot of energies fast. Your twin flame might have pointed out things as well too, like, who's this person? Not funny. Yes. And they got a good eye for it, right? For the attachments that you carry, especially to people. And what happens is, and this is okay, oftentimes you're in this union and it's amazing, and if you go into separation, you guys try to go back to your old lives, and what usually happens is you're going to find that you're no longer a resident to friends, family, old things you used to do, like whether it's bad habits, how you used to spend your time. You're going to find that you're no longer a fit for these things and that you're not needing to clear a lot of energy. So especially in separation, you're probably trying to go backwards. You can't go back. And so it's important that you're also kind of clearing things that may be affecting your energy. These are low vibrational connections. Make sure that you're raising your frequency. Make sure you're really taking care of yourself, eating better food, manifesting your dream body, right? Getting healthy, healing, really glowing. If you're in a separation, this is for you to heal. We talked about this. This is an important part of the twin flame journey as well too. You might do multiple separations. It just kind of depends on your own unique life plan and what God has planned for you and your union as well too. So you're needing to heal in these separation states. They trigger a lot. There isn't a second of the day that you're not on my mind. This is like, you're always thinking of your twin flame. I know it on both sides, even if you don't believe that, but I know this for the divine feminine too. This person is always on your mind. In fact, you might be having a hard time because you're always thinking about them, because you're connecting in the higher, and like they're always on your mind. You're always thinking of them, you're connecting, you're getting downloads, you're getting information and things like that. This is what makes the connection different and very, very intense. Twin flames are the only ones that can have that type of connection. Yes, you can be telepathic with other people, but twin flames are the only ones that can be on that level where you guys transcend time and space. You guys know this from many lifetimes together. This is how you find each other, through frequency as well too. So this is masculine is on the divine feminine's mind all of the time. I long for you in a way only you would get. And this is like, you're only wanting this person. And I always talk about this could be both a blessing and a curse. Depends on how that person's doing with you, right? As well too. But it will give your soul some type of peace as well too once you found this person. Because then you know, you're like, okay, this is my twin flame. This is where they are. The search is over. I don't really care about, anything like that, because you'll find that the first half of your life you were very much seeking for this person unconsciously, and once you found this person, you're going to come into that space of peace where you're like, okay, I've met my twin flame, I know who they are. This person is worth waiting for. Now, about that waiting game, someone was telling me last night, know that you have a lot of options, and if this person has repeatedly shown that they're not showing up for you or they're not coming around, really follow your intuition with that. I say do a reading with me because it'll help you with shifting that as well too. So you can shift out of these states, but it's also up to that other person as well too. They have to be ready. Sometimes it depends on where they're at spiritually or where they're at in their life as well too. It also can come down to their own wounding and inner child and attachment issues as well too. So we have divine feminine might have been waiting for this person or playing the waiting game, and I wouldn't recommend that. I'd recommend trying to live life, because this will either get that person to show back up or maybe they won't. And it's important that you're not as well too. It kind of depends on your life plan. So the best thing that you can do is to work on yourself and work on your divine mission. This is going to bring a lot of positive energy and even positive connections into your life as well too. So we have the divine feminine is going into this next chapter, moving on vibes as well too. It's like, if your paths move forward, you're not going back ever. So if in separation, know that. Now you can work on yourself and come back together in a new vibrational state, but it's over. Those timelines are over as well too. And so this person may be someone who's like come in and out of your life a lot at different times, and you'll find that your paths crisscross, or maybe not. It just kind of depends on this other person as well too, and where they're at and where your divine path is. So we have the divine feminine trying to move on, but maybe unable to. And the reason why is because there is unfinished business with this person. It is not over. We still have things to resolve and discuss. You could have been left hanging or without a lot of answers. So there's something unresolved here. Your soul knows it, and it's important that you're allowing your soul to guide you forward. But we have this unworthy card. you're a better person than I am. There's self-esteem issues in this connection where you've both been made to feel not good enough. This is the divine feminine too on the card. Like, your childhood may have left you with low self-esteem, with putting up with a lot less than you deserve in your connections and things like that. So it could be like old experiences you've already had are kind of skewing you with your twin flame. So by the time you meet your twin flame, you've had other maybe negative or challenging love experiences. Just know you needed all of these lessons, but it's important that we're letting go and releasing these things, because if you're constantly replaying them or having them come up, they can jam your system or get into your twin flame story that you're creating and manifesting as well too. So you really want to heal your past. You're learning that you're inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. I think that's one of the most important things that separation teaches you. You're always thinking about this person. They never go away, but they're there on an energetic level instead of there like in person. And I think it teaches you about the strength of the connection as well too, because it makes you miss each other. I see that with all twin flames that are in separation, where you guys long for each other, you miss each other, you're thinking about each other all day long, but may not be ready to reconnect then. And you say, well, why not? I can always tell when people are ready or they're not, where they're at, and if they're still upset by this situation. Okay, so we have Ace of Cups in reverse. And when we have Ace of Cups, it's new beginning, but in reverse, it's a closure. It's an ending of something. So something has ended. A cycle has ended with this person. This is repressed energies and hesitant to open up to love. And this is like, they might have acted like they didn't care about you at all. I always say this is like the cold, right? They didn't care about you. They're done, right? And things like that. Something has happened with this person that has ended this situation, but because this is your twin flame, it's not truly over, and your soul knows that. Hell, you might not have even had that beginning yet with this person. Depends on where you're at, right? And it just kind of depends, but we have this needing to let go of the past with whatever's happened with your twin flame too. There might have been an argument. This could have been, because it's like the ego card, 7 of Wands. It's like being defensive, protective, taking the high road in situations and holding your own or having a fight. And so this is important too. And this is your masculine. They might have been defensive with you. They might not have been, this is my like won't let you in, walls, barrier, ego, right? And things like that. They may have not been letting you close to them. They may have been, I don't want to say hiding things. They may have been hiding things from you or not truly honest or open with you. They may have had a hard time letting love in because of their own past experiences or love experiences or wounds around love too. And you might have felt that, like that they weren't quite letting you in. They were kind of keeping you at arm's length. They're trying to control the situation as well too. This is like the walls as well too. But the good news is this person's done with that. They don't want to be like that anymore. They want to change. They want to do love, and they're kind of trying to drop their defenses. Okay, so we have that 8 of Cups, and this is telling us about a little bit this story about what has happened with you guys. And this is a general read. It's for everyone, so take what resonates. There was a fear of moving forward. There's being stuck, lack of emotional maturity, low self-esteem, stagnation, and accepting less than. So this is your person was afraid to move forward with you. They were wanting it, but at the same time pushing it away and resisting. It was creating a lot of internal conflict for them, and it was too much. They weren't at a level to be able to handle this connection. It might have been triggering old inner child wounds and things like that. They're stuck. They've been stagnant. And I always say, and I'm not, someone's like, stop picking on me either. This person may have been playing the victim about their life, but not willing to change it. And this is the important part. We can complain and complain and complain, but we got to shift out of it at a certain point in time and make things happen in our life as well too. So there was an energy pushing this person very fast with it. They could have felt like the connection was moving very fast for them, or they were being guided to make some changes in their life that was making them very uncomfortable because they felt good where they were at. And they weren't able to conceive this higher level with you yet as well too. So there is some blocks coming up and some stagnation. This could feel like things are blocked. We talk about block, like if there's literal blocks and the person not talking to you, lack of communication, lack of movement forward, feeling stagnant, feeling like things aren't moving forward. This is from the other side of it. Okay, so this is the moon coming up. In reverse, this is the shadow work. This is like secrets being revealed, but it's also fears of the unconscious coming up. Clearing negative energy, lies being exposed, blocked intuition, and finding what is lost. Okay, so this is like This is the moon energy. The moon deals with repressed emotions and shadow energy, and the moon in reverse, this is connecting with this Pisces season energy, because Pisces is the subconscious. Oftentimes we don't understand everything because it's coming from a deeper level. Subconscious deals with your past lives as well too. So this is our deeper feelings around things and stuff like that. This person is realizing, if in a separation, exactly what they have lost from missing you and your absence. However, they still have some fear coming up around the situation. So Divine Feminine, working on your own internal fears will help to shift the situation, as you and your twin flame are very connected through the chakra system. So if you're, in a state of fear, pushing the person away, in a state of love, pulling the person towards you, there's a lot of push energy still happening with this. Do the shadow work. Heal your fears and blocks around love. This is going to make you feel a lot better in the connection. All right, we're going to do a reading for the Divine Masculine. Just to see where you're at. Beautiful sunny day here. I'm looking forward to the warm weather coming back. Can't wait for that. All right, so we're also getting ready for the equinox. Now, I'm not going to go into it today. We can talk about this tomorrow, but starting on the 15th, we have a lot of very powerful galactic activation portal days. This is going to help us with tapping into some very high spiritual energies. We want to be in these higher energies. We can use them for manifesting, healing your love life. Expect very positive shifts. There's a very romantic energy on the planet right now. This is going to help you to overlook some of the problems that might have come up and to come back together for those in separation over the next few weeks. All right, so Divine Masculine, a reading for the masculine collective. And then we're just going to, if you're Divine Feminine watching, just take this as messages directly from your masculine. No one ever loved me again the way you did. I never appreciated you until you were gone. If in separation, not everyone is, they're feeling your absence, or spaces of separation where you're gone a lot, like could be at work doing other things. They feel you, they miss you bad, but you didn't even fully get to love this person, right? But just that little glimpse of being with you and that energy was very intense for this person. And they're not used to true love. They're used to conditional love from their family and other people and things like that. And this scared them in some type of way. But they are missing your energy. They're missing your love. I wish I could take back the hurtful things I said. It was wrong to take out my frustration on you. And there could be things that were said out of anger or things that were not said, like silence. And things like that, because we see a lot of silence can come up in these connections, or the reverse of, things that were said that create more of a rift or distance as well too. Masculine is also thinking about things that they have said to you. I'm confused about what I should do for my feelings for you. They have a lot of feelings for you, but they don't know how to move this forward or what to do or how to heal this. So they're in these feelings and it's been overwhelming to them. And so just know that too. I think that I always say when in separation, it puts masculine into depressed energies a little bit. Yeah, I know, sleep problems, depressed, a lot of moving around too much, trying to put things out of their mind, overworking, right? Staying busy, doing more kind of energy as well too. So they're in their feelings as well too. I couldn't handle your words with you when you were upset with me. It was too painful. They're still hung up on things that you said or that you pointed out when you were mad as well too. They can't handle that. So we have masculine with the walls and the ego and acting very hard, but they're not. They're very sensitive to things that you have said on the inside and things like that. Okay, so we have time to get creative, Divine Masculine. You're meant to be doing that with your feminine too. And when you are in union with your feminine, you're going to notice a lot more creative feminine energy as well too when you're merging together. Time to get creative, time to take care of yourself, your mind, your body, time to balance these things. Pour into your own cup right now. Just really take care of your health, your healing, and your energy. Make sure you're doing extra healing sessions. Connect with the angelic energies for healing. This will help you to connect with your angels. You're seeing a ton of angel numbers. You're seeing more signs because the angels want to help you to heal this connection and to heal this union. Trust that the angels can help you to heal anything, especially your twin flame union. Pray to the angels to heal your twin flame and to heal this union and to heal this connection. You're going to need divine assistance with this. So working with your angels, really taking care of your energy so that you're feeling better. We can't really give love until we're loving ourselves fully. You're the most important connection that you have. Okay, so we have masculine might be the runner, and take this for what resonates. Sometimes the roles flip, but the masculine doesn't want to run anymore if they are. They're sick of running from this. They're ready to face this. So, okay, so we have fear comes up. And a lot of earth takes us through our fears at different times. And people have different fears. And you've had to face your fears head on in the past. And this is, for some, this is a fear of theirs, right? And so the first response to fear is to avoid or to run, needing to face this, needing to move through it, because you get to the good parts after, right? So we have that kind of coming up. Okay, these are bad habits that have come up for the masculine. They don't know if they can change or they want to change. They're kind of thinking about this. There's been some type of disagreement. They feel that you don't understand how they feel on their end. But they're reminiscing about you. They're thinking about the good times, the inside jokes, the fun times, hanging out and getting along good. I came to earth just to be with you. Their soul is trying to awaken them and to remind them of this. This is part of your mission to come into twin flame union. If you are a twin flame, this is part of like the big part of your life. You're going to notice you probably don't care about much else at a certain point. You just care about this person and being with them. Everything else gets stripped away. You need to heal how you're seeing things. A shift in perspective is needed. Masculine needing some clarity on how they're seeing things. Maybe needing to see both sides or to see both points of view, or to shift how they're viewing their twin flame or the situation as well too. This will help you. Stay positive. Change your mindset. Everything I see now reminds me of you. This is like masculine. Could be they see a pretty girl, wow, it looks like you. They could see an advert, oh my God, it looks like my flame. Oh my God, this was something we used to talk about. My flame loves that. They're seeing a lot of little signs and reminders about you all of the time. They could be getting a message from you and seeing your name pop up. They could be scrolling and seeing you. They're seeing a lot of reminders and messages about you. Only in losing you did I realize what I had. And this is important too. Some people, not everyone, need that separation to realize their feelings. And it is in those spaces of separation that you're meant to get clarity that this is your person, this is your flame, and how you feel, and that you actually want to be with this person. Because oftentimes it's the pushing away of this union that results in separation. In separation, this is where you can kind of sort yourself out and get clear on what you want for your future and in your life, and if it's this person. Okay, so we have 7 of Cups in reverse. This is getting clarity, but it's a reality check. This is like masculine's feeling stuck in this situation. They're feeling like they're missing opportunities. They're not feeling like they're doing much. Yes, they're getting clarity, but they feel a little like don't know what to do and a little stuck in this situation. 9 of Swords in reverse is seeing the light, recovery, letting go of negativity. They're recovering from a lot of fear and negative thinking. It's the mental. They're calming down and accepting the truth about this union. They're seeing the truth that you are the one. This is where they're meant to be. But they've been through a spin of it, of how they're seeing things. It's their own mind. So it's ego and things like that. They're needing to move through their own ego blocks. Okay, so we have Ace of Wands upright, and we talked about this is new beginning vibes for any of the aces. This is an exciting new beginning, good news. This is taking action and feeling fired up, new passion and new energy. So oftentimes this, not all the time, but this can result in coming together again, reunion, union, messages, things happening. This is where they feel actually good in their energy and want to take action towards this union. This is a twin flame reading as well too, so towards their twin flame. We have 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is lack of independence, being reckless, getting rich quick schemes, being lazy, instability, lack of confidence and freedom. So this is like the reverse. So something's going on with their money situation and feminine energies too. This could be feminines around them. It could be their situation financially where, you know, we had this card again. I say focus too much on the material and not enough on the spiritual. And sometimes when we're focused on the material, we get what we want there, but we're not fulfilled spiritually. And twin flame is a spiritual connection, so it goes on. When you're spending time with your twin flame, you'll notice how fast you elevate in frequency and into the spiritual. And when you're focused on work, job, material, matrix, it's very mundane, the mundane. We're focused on the mundane, but it's very unfulfilling. And yeah, you can get a lot of money and things like that, but you're going to notice that love is the most important and your love life is the most important, especially this union too. So I think they thought they could focus on the material or real life stuff and put this out of mind, but it's actually done the opposite of messed up some of their plans in the matrix or messed up their money in some type of way. Because in union, this is where when twin flames come into union, they flow into so much abundance together. You guys activate certain things, right? And in separateness, things can kind of go off as well too, just kind of depends. So you are their pentacle energy. You are that goddess for them. So we have a reverse energy of that, like something is off. It could just be a separation or focused on the wrong things. Divine masculine, shift your focus into the spiritual. All right, I'm going to go on that note, but have a beautiful day. Enjoy your day. If you need me, just book me on my website. I have a ton of 311 activations up today because today is a powerful Venus day and you want to be working with the energy. So check out my twin flame activations I'm doing for today on my website. You just book on there and I'll come find you. Have a beautiful day.